Hello, I have a custom LEGO kit review from Brick Tactical. I am super excited for these. If you remember, a long time ago, I checked out the original 4 Perk machines and the Pack-a-Punch. Brick Tactical, actually it was X39 clone, I can't remember his original name. It was the X39 was the original at the time. He made the original 4 zombie perks, which was Juggernaut, Speed Cola, Speed Revive, and Double Tap. And then he made the Pack-a-Punch machine. They came in a pack, and I got them. I was super excited. Big Call of Duty Zombies fan. And now he finally released the additional perk machines. So some of these I don't know because I don't play the new zombies. I played the originals. So the ones I do know was PhD Flopper, Mule Kick, Tombstone, which was kind of a newer one, Stamina Up, and then there's Vulture Aid, Who's Who, there is Gobblegum, there's also Electric Cherry, and then there's the Brew ones, which I don't know. So if you know in the comments and you see them, let me know down below. So as always, we get his card, so you can see Brick Tactical. Of course, links will be down below. You can check all this out, and a nice sticker. This one, I don't know if I have the big sticker. Good palm size one, though. It came with a few, so I got, I think, 3 of them, which is awesome. I love having an extra to keep and then using the others. So, good stickers. Of course, his card. Set that to the side. Before I get into the perk machines, I'm going to leave them there just so you can kind of look at them. He has wall designs, which are amazing. If you played Knocked, which was the first ever zombie map in World at War, the original map had, they all have guns where you can buy them off the wall, but the original had these specific ones. So we'll start with the words. We have the help or hell or the help with the Grim Reaper Scythe sign, which was on a wall and it was on the door to the box at the time. So we have it right there. You can see Salvation Lies Above. That was at the starting room with the stairs. Of course, if you buy the couch at the top, you can go on top. So Salvation Lies Above, of course. It's funny because on the back, oh, not these ones. On the back of one of these, there's printing that has the Salvation, which is funny. These are on, what, 1x6 gray brick. And then we have, here it is, right there on the back. I don't know if it's a mess up or he just like printed over it, but it has the Salvation Lies Above on the back of this one. But it looks like this one is a bigger brick. This is a 1x8. I think the other one was a 1x6, I said. This one has some of the guns you can buy on the wall. I don't know if this one was on the wall. That's the bar, so the BAR was the LMG in the map. This one looks like the trench gun, maybe. It's got that kind of stock. That one looks like the modern like M21-ish in the map. I don't know if that was in the map though, but the print quality is awesome. They were chalk lines on the walls, so that's what these are supposed to be. And then again, you buy them on the wall depending on the weapon, what they could cost, 300 or 450 or whatever they were at the time. Doors were mostly 950 to 1,000. So some weapons, and then additionally we have more weapons. So we have an M16. This looks like the Tommy gun, or the Thompson. Sorry, the Thompson. These ones are on 1x6 brick, and again you can take them apart. So you'd have different spots in the map to buy guns. So again, you can use these on any type of maps, but Knocked is really where it began. So some more guns, and then the last ones we have are the MP40, I believe. Comment down below. You guys love to tell me what they are. MP5 and the AK-74U, not the 47. So some good SMGs, and these ones are on 1x4 brick. Again, you can take them apart to put them in specific locations that you'd like on the map if you're working on a mock. And I really want to start making one now just to use all these machines and wall weapons. So great job with those. Again, I was super excited when he had talked about releasing them, and I got them. So we're going to connect all these and just slide them out the way for now. So next we have 13 new perk machines. Again, I don't know the new ones, but I know the second originals, we'll say. So these two I don't know, so I'm going to set them to the side. This one I do not know, and this one I do not know. So these ones are all going to be set to the side for now. Along with this one and this one, because these two technically I believe weren't originally in the game. They were in modded maps, if I am correct. Let me know though. going to start with this one, because this one is actually an underrated perk, in my opinion, especially on the map Ascension. Hope this is a nostalgic video for some. But this right here is PhD Flopper. So I don't know what perk that is. There we go. PhD Flopper. Of course, these come a little bit disassembled, so the top of the machine, the logo, and the arms have to be attached. But you can see, PhD Flopper was to help with explosive damage. It didn't affect you. So this helped on the Ascension map if you camped the air pads with the ray gun. You could shoot the ground, didn't take damage. You could throw nades at you, anything like that. But he did a great job with this one. So we're going to grab a random minifig for scale just so we can see. Height-wise, conveniently, it is it's a robot actually. But scale-wise, this one seems a little big because the buttons are up top. But like some of them, I think the originals look really good. Scale-wise, this one's just a little big. I don't remember, of course, scale in the game, but it's almost 2 minifigs tall. But he did a great job with it. You can see the buttons right here. Of course, where the perk would be dispensed, it would be in a bottle at the time. You got some buttons right here. Of course, the logo looks fantastic. You got the radioactive logo right there in purple. And this perk was really underrated, and people did not like it. I don't know why, at least for the time. It's got some good building techniques on the sides, kind of bumps it out, makes it a little beefy. I do like the bottom as well. You can see it can stand on a 4 stud. So PhD Flopper, again, underrated perk. I think it was one of the best, especially depending on the maps. Like Ascension, perfect map. Next one is Mule Kick. Again, this one is a great perk. Here you guys. So you can see this one's a little better on scale. Of course, for this one did come a little disassembled. So the top peg right here and the logo, of course, you have to assemble them. Starting at the top, you can see we do have the Mule Kick logo. Of course, this perk allowed you to have 3 weapons at once, which originally you couldn't. You could only have 2. So drinking this allowed you to have 3 weapons. See, it says Mule Kick right there, 10 cents, which we know it wasn't. I don't know. I think it was 4,000 points. Uno Mas, 1 more, which is funny. You can see where the bottles were right here on the side of the machine. And again, the red, white, and green color scheme that he has here is perfect. These are able to come apart. It doesn't hurt printing. And they can be put back together. Of course, you're not going to use them for anything else. I now get it because I see the Uno Mas and sombrero and everything. I think it's Spanish. Never really listened to the jingles all that much. I think Juggernog was my favorite. So another great perk machine. We'll start with oh, here we go. This one is an underrated one as well. Stamina Up. This one allowed you to run farther for longer distances with your stamina, of course. You can see the bottles right here in the machine. Of course, we have the Stamina Up logo. This one did come disassembled. It sits, the 2 pegs right there connect to the 2 studs. And it fits seamlessly. It looks great. This one is a great design. How it is rounded on top. Comes down, it does indent on the sides and then goes down. A little bit of a blood zombie spatter right there, 10 cents. I believe Stamina Up was 2 or 2,500. Again, this was another good perk for Ascension if you're running around. But it looks really good. Color scheme is perfect. That orangish or burnt orange color. Again, the logo is really spot on. Does say Stamina Up right there. Next one. This one, kind of an overrated perk. This is Deadshot Daiquiri. And it did come with the additional studs on top because it's the daiquiri mix on top. This was disassembled, so it does have to be assembled. I'm going to tip them over just for now so I can show this. But you can see right here, Deadshot Daiquiri. This one helped with headshots. You can see where the daiquiri mix will come out right here. There is some blood splatter or zombie splatters on there. This one's a good size. This was typically a shorter perk machine compared to the others. But I think they still drank it out of a bottle, if I remember. This one was on Call the Dead. The one with George Romero walking around the map. But overrated perk, in my opinion. Never really used it. And it would be always that perk you get for free, and no one was happy about it because then it just uses a perk. You have to go down, all that fun stuff. So, Deadshot Daiquiri, but it's a good perk to have in the Lego collection. So I'll allow it this time. So that's 4. We got 2 more of the originals, or like partially of the originals. I don't think Cherry was an original, so this is Electric Cherry. This one, every time you reload it, it sends out a shockwave and electrocutes nearby zombies. 5 cents. I believe this was 2,500 points. This one's a good size as well. It's not as big as the regular perk machines. You can see a minifig standing up. It might be a little tall. I believe they stood about this in the game. You always look down at it. But the rust design is really nice along with the rivets. You can see right there, there's the screen where you'd insert the coin. Or that's where it came out, I believe. The coin goes in here. God, I haven't played zombies in so long. The new ones aren't as good as the old ones. Again, this one did come disassembled, so you have to add the feet on the bottom. And these are just one stud, 2 on the smooth tile. And then the top had to be assembled. The logo is spot on, though. I like the blue on the white. See Electric Cherry right there in the middle. 2 little lightning bolts. A little bit of frost right here. Or some like water damage, it looks like. The rust design is just so nice. So that's getting me. That's really, really well done right there. So Electric Cherry. Wow, there's way more than 4. And this one was from Transit originally when it got introduced. This is a Tombstone Soda. I don't know if it actually was brown. I think it was more of a blackish gray. But it was such a dark map you couldn't really tell. So we have a Tombstone Soda. It says RIP. Of course, you can see the logo. This one did come disassembled, so you have to add that on top as well. You can see the bottles right here inside the machine. Of course, right here is where you insert your money. Now, this one allowed you to regain your perks after being knocked or killed. There was a glitch on one of the transit maps. Not the transit map specifically, but the town one. You could get all the perks on that map after doing the tombstone glitch. But this one's a good size as well. This was a good scale figure size. Very similar ventilation on the bottom compared to the Mule Kick. But again, I don't know if it was brown. Let's say, I think it was more grayish black, just because like Tombstone, you're dying kind of thing. But this one looks really good. The logo is spot on, RIP and everything. So that wasn't part of the originals, really. I think it was PhD and Stamin Up and Deadshot Daiquiri. And then Mule Kick came along, Cherry, Tombstone then came along after that. And then this little fun one, which was in, God, I can't remember the zombies anymore. The remake of Derice, which was Derise, I think. In Black Ops, was it 4? I don't remember. Black Ops 3. They introduced Gobblegum, and he has a little Gobblegum machine, which does have the gumballs inside. It also came with an extra one, so you have 4 options of choosing what color stud you want. Purple, blue, green, or orange. I know there's probably other colors out there. But your Gobblegum, that's what you choose when you set. I think you set 5, and they have different little helps. It says chew until you die. You can see 5 cents where you enter your coin. Comes out at the top right here. You can see the little lion dude at the top. It's in the bubblegum dome. This is on what? 2x2 bricks, gray tile, smooth on top. So this one was a newer, but I like Gobblegum. You could get all perks on one of them. Some were kind of iffy. The others, there was some god tier ones though. So the Gobblegum machine is an awesome addition, as well as this is a good minifigure scale. I think bubblegum machines are a little shorter, but for minifigure size, it works out. I don't have my zombie characters with me. I'm going to put the other Gobblegum over here. So these are the like secondary originals for me. Of course, like I said, Jugs, Speed Revive, Speed Cola, and or Quick Revive is Quick Revive. There we go. And Double Tap are the originals, of course, and the Pack-a-Punch. But these are like the secondary originals. And these two next ones I've actually never used, but I've seen them in gameplay. We have Vulture Aid first. This one, I believe, showed all perk machines on the map, and it was really annoying. I believe it was introduced in modded maps first, before it actually did come into the Call of Duty series. I believe this is in the new maps. I could be mistaken. Like I said, I don't play them anymore. But if you do, let me know down below. See Vulture Aid right there? The logo is the dead vulture. And this machine is in the shape of a heart a little bit. You can see rounded off at the tops, comes down, has the little V right here. Of course, where your perk is dispensed, where you enter your money in. Has a little bit of a different design to the top. You can see it has a stud. Of course, you connect the piece. And then the perk or logo sits a little bit lower than the rest. This one does sit between rather than being on top of the machine. But he did a great job with this one. Like I said, it's a rounded, kind of like a heart. You can see right here from the front and the printing. A little bit of some dirt and scuffs around it. Like I said, never used Vulture Aid, but I know it was kind of annoying because you see the perks through the map and walls and everything, what I've seen, and people just didn't like it. It was kind of a waste. I know in modded maps for Call of Duty you could have more than 4 perks without having the issue of stopping at 4, having to use a Gobblegum or doing an Easter egg or anything like that. So Vulture Aid, oh, this is an Elixir actually. It's not a soda like Tombstone Soda. So that's Vulture Aid. Now this one I'd never used as well. This one is Who's Who, and it says Win in Need. This one's a very vibrant blue and yellow machine. Does have the top dome right here. This is actually a pretty rare Lego piece, I believe. The like dome orb kind of piece. The logo looks nice. You can see it does have the like floaty around it. You can see where the bottle is right here. Never used Who's Who. I never actually have seen it in COD maps, but this one might be again in a modded map. But it is one of the ones I can identify. And this one again is a good scale for the minifig. Same size as the Mule Kick or like Jug or anything like that, the old classics. If you know what Who's Who's does, let me know down below. Like I said, I've never seen it in the game. So now these next 4, I believe, are in the new Call of Duty maps, but I don't play the new ones. So we have Tonic, Brew, and the other 2, which are unlabeled on machines, but of course the links will be down below. You can check that out. We'll start with Brew. These machines are very simple. This one just says Brew. You can see where you want to select your drink option. You can see where it comes out, of course. And seeing through the machine does say Brew. You have the nice logo on top. Very blue and blackish. This one is actually really nice because you can use this for like regular city design rather than being a zombie perk. Going all the way around. Again, you can take these apart, doesn't hurt them, but I don't really know if you're going to reuse the bricks for something else because they kind of fit with these only. So if you know what Brew does, let me know down below. Like I said, I don't play the new COD maps. Here's the next one. This one's a yellow one of the Brew. The logos are same but different colors. Again, these would have to be assembled after purchase. You can see right here, the piece goes on the stud on top, and then this connects to the front. This one kind of, I don't know, I didn't even look up these, what the names were or anything like that. But again, if you know what this one does, let me know. I'll have to look up the names and check them out. So there's the yellow Brew, as I'm just going to call it for the moment. Next one's Tonic. This one does have a name. Of course, you can see the bottles right here where you get them. It would be dispensed right there. I'm guessing you can see where you enter in your code and insert your money. This one has a like reddish orange logo. Again, these are good sized perk machines. Not too tall, not too wide or crazy. And then you can see, here's a minifig. This would be the same as the other two, or Mule Kick. Stamin Up's good size as well. I think PhD is really the only crazy tall one, but to get the detail you used on it, you'd have to make it that big. But again, I don't remember how tall the PhD flopper was. And the last machine, this one actually has a lot of detail and it looks really cool. You can see a bunch of options right here. You have red, yellow, green, blue, or light blue, orange, or maybe that's blue and purple. This one's worth 10 cents. Did have some writing on a sticker right here. You can see the red logo, the drink or perk moving in the machine right here on a conveyor belt. Of course, right here is where it would be dispensed. This one is a little bit bigger, not the width, but the depth. You can see it does have a slope piece right here, which adds another stud to the front. So instead of only being 2 studs, it's about 3. So a 3x4 instead of a 2x4. Very innovative. Again, this one have to be assembled on top like the other ones. But interested to know what this perk does. So again, the 4 new perks that I don't know, let me know down below. I know the originals. I don't know the new ones. Like I said, I don't play COD Zombies as much as I used to. But Brick Tactical, great job on these. I'm so happy you released the new, or the original perks again. Not new, but they're new releases. The perks right here. So happy. They're amazing. Along with the wall weapons, I'm going to have to start making a knocked mock because these absolutely need to be used along with the original 4 perks. That video is so old. I think it might be 3 years old now. You can check that out. I'm not going to link it, but it's somewhere on the channel. You can probably find it. Brick Tactical, great job with these. I can't wait to see what other zombie stuff you have coming out. And if you're going to do more COD zombie stuff, so maybe we can get the survivors. That's something, huh? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, please. That would be amazing. But a great job. If you want to check out all these perk machines, link will be down below along with the walls. Be sure to check all that out. Be sure to leave a like if you haven't already liked the video and subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. And as always, thanks for watching.